only sip on lean. She said, what do that mean? That mean I only sip on lean. She want me on the team. She know a nigga game, but your ass will get cremated. Your ass can't left my payment. Pay only worth my payment. I heard you roll a statement. Think I'm gonna keep doing that shit blatant. Hold on, nigga, waving to the top about that business. I'll push your shit at Jason. Power in your crib and leave it vacant. Everything I'm taking, on everything I'm talking. I hear that bullshit out there. But I don't care. I got my team on the 12th. Look at the phone. I turn your bitch to a fiend. Up on my good ass plane. Some shit I can't explain. I can't explain it, cannot blame. Sometimes you gotta change. You can get my pocket change. You know what that you're on the show. Cause wrong as you do range. Something not the same, but it's something you ain't understood. I think you need to understand. You don't act like what's your name. Dead it all. I made us a great movie. Don't care about what they say. It's really a movie. Since she seen me in her view.
All right, guys. All right. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. First things first, let's smash the like button, man. Let's try to get busy. Let's try to make it happen. Smash the like button. We're still trying to get to those likes, man. Those elusive likes, I want to say. Those likes are very elusive. The subscriptions are very elusive. So please do me a huge favor. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe, and let's do this, man. And let's go back to the start. Let's go back to where it's all at. Here we go. Let's do it, man. All right, guys. Now listen up. I'm only doing this because I've been rolling all day today, and I don't need you guys looking in my eyes. Okay, so I stopped off last talking about this draft. Um, Shout out to my guy, man, Travis Frederick Company. Yeah, man, stopping by. Appreciate what you're doing. Appreciate your support, um, as well as everybody that supports, man. I'm trying to get there. Uh, Work calls, duty calls. So I try to get in as much as I can when I can. But we're live tonight. This is what it is. We live tonight, and hey, let's just see what's cooking in the lab. Let's see what's cooking. Um, a lot has been taking place, man. A lot has happened um, with the Dallas Cowboys, man, and I know a lot of people are kind of up in arms about what's going on, what they're doing, um, what's the newest or the latest news. But let's not even worry about that. Let's worry about the things that are more pressing. Um, and that's what's happening with the Dallas Cowboys offensive line. Um, who's going to go? Who's going to stay? Who's going to take a lesser role? Um, who are they going to bring in? Who are they going after? I got five guys, man. I got five guys who I um, I got five guys who I want to go after. Um, you know, will the Dallas Cowboys go after these guys? We don't know. Um, but hey, um, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if they go after him or not. I'll get to the fifth one at a later time, just because I'm still trying to break down some things um, with that particular position. But I'm going to give. Uh, all right, so yeah, I'm gonna give you my five for tonight. I'm gonna give you my five for tonight. Um, Number five. Uh, is going to be. I like this kid, man. I don't know if we're going to be able to get him. I think we can get him. I really do. I think we can get him. I think he's going to fall in the area. I think, in fact, I think all the guys that I'm going to choose tonight is going to fall in the favorite area for the Cowboys to reach him. I do. I think they're going to fall in the favorable area where the Cowboys will be able to either get him, reach him, move up, or move back to get him. Then they may not have to do anything to get him. But here's my take. Here's my number five. My five, starting at number five. We all know that the Dallas Cowboys have been struggling with the secondary in terms of cornerback, secondary in terms of safety. Now, this guy can be a hybrid. I like him at corner. I also like him at strong safety. And just because he's just that good, he's just that versatile. He's a ball hawk. He is a shutdown corner. Um, if you want to put him on the line, a blitz the quarterback, he can do that too. Take the quarterback down. He can hit the running back. He can get interceptions. He can tackle, which is this is one of the issues that the Dallas Cowboys have had for a long time. Yeah, for a long time. They kind of, bothers me a little bit, but it's one position that has been, um, it's one that has been talked about for quite some time. Even back to the Byron Jones days, where he's supposed to have been this ball hawk phenom, which he never developed to be. Only to go over to Miami. Went over to Miami to complain about he couldn't jump anymore. Lost his jumping ability. When Byron Jones first came into the league, the guy literally couldn't jump out the gym. Literally cleared all rack, the whole rack, cleared the entire rack, cleared it in the league. Used none of that ability at all when it came to the Dallas Cowboys. This kid, I'm not saying he can leap out the gym, but he's a ball hawk. He's a ball hawk. That's what the Dallas Cowboys need. He's not he's not your bland kind of cornerback where the quarterback makes a bonehead mistake and he tries to go too far to throw the ball in a window or a tight spot, and Bland just happened to be there, or Bland is coming on a comeback and gets the interception. No, this guy is a cornerback that goes and hunts down the ball. When he sees the ball in his vicinity, he's reading, first of all, the quarterback. He's watching his eyes. He has studied the quarterback's tendency. And this brother flat out goes and get the football. I'm talking about none other than Cameron Kitchens from Miami. He's almost, he has 59 to have 59 tackles. and 5 INTs for the season. 59 tackles, 5 INTs for the season. I like that. I like that. hmm He can bowl. He can bowl. He's aggressive. And let me tell you the thing that stood out to me the most about him is that he's not afraid to hit. This brother is gonna lay the wood on you. He gonna hit you. He's aggressive. He ain't scared to tackle. He ain't giving you that arm shoulder tackle stuff. He's fundamentally tackling you. I like that. I like that. We would have won that game if Trayvon Diggs against San Francisco didn't allow uh, Debo Samuels and whoever else to run over him, uh, Kittles, but to run over him to get the first down when that's when we was trying to eliminate the first downs from taking place. But we just had at that time some we had some cornerbacks who were afraid to tackle. For all intents and purposes, they were afraid to tackle. They didn't want to get dirty. You know, they they uh, they didn't have any money to get the oil change, so they just walked. Um, and nor what did they try to get dirty to change the oil themselves. This brother, straight out, flat out, balls. That's what he do. And I got him at number 5. Um, yeah, got him at 5. And I think that the Dallas Cowboys can certainly use him in his efforts and his services in that secondary. Now I know we got Trayvon Diggs coming back. We still, the jury is still out on Stephon Gilmore. I would like to keep him if we can, because he wants to be a Cowboy. He wants to stay a Cowboy, and I get it. Everybody that comes and plays for the Dallas Cowboys want to stay a Dallas Cowboy. But I like Stephon Diggs, not Stephon Diggs, but Stephon Gilmore, because he did a hell of a job covering and coming in and stepping in when Trayvon Diggs was out. Um, I like him. I'm talking about Stephon Gilmore. I like him. Um, if we can get Kitchens, um, and we can put him, um, and a lot of these guys, man, was just too small. They were too small, man. And this guy got size. He has height. He can hit. Mm, man, can he hit? He can hit. So I like that. I like it a lot, in fact. And so that's my 5. I like for him to like for the Cowboys to go after him. And you can imagine having a Kitchens as a strong safety, Trayvon Diggs on one side, and Stephon Gilmore on the other side. That's a pretty good talk on look, man. You can't. That's a pretty good look right there. Pretty good look right there. Let's see. My number 4. Um, you know, when I saw him, it just stuck. Now, my number 2. He got to get better with that. But that was just one play. And when you're dealing with some big time players now, I mean, things are going to happen. But it's not going to deter me from going after him. He's a chip off the old block. He has fire. He has tenacity. Um, he's going to bring the wood. He's going to try hard, play hard. I don't see him giving up. I don't see him uh, not giving his all. We talked about none other than the son of the father in Clemson, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. I like Jeremiah Trotter Jr. I like his size. Um, although his counterpart, his Otter or Carter, one of them, I can't think of his name. His counterpart that plays with him in Clemson, number 0. Uh, that boy got something special with him. He got something special with him. But I do like Jeremiah Trotter to plug him in to help out Michael Parsons. I think that would be, I think that would be beneficial for the Cowboys to put him at linebacker. Now that's if the Dallas Cowboys do not try to get an edge rusher and uh, and put um, Micah Parsons at his original position at linebacker. Um, like I said, I'm not opposed to that. Um, but if they're going to leave Michael Parsons where he is at linebacker, he's going to need some help. Period. He's going to need some help, and I like Jeremiah Trotter in that linebacker position. But if they're going to put him at linebacker, I want to see him run sideline to sideline. I want whoever got that football, whoever's coming out of that backfield, I want him to hit him. I want him to hit him so I'm not, yeah, I want him to hit him so that his offsprings who ain't born yet can feel it. You know that's what I want him to do. And if he got any kind of nastiness with him that his father had, then I don't have a problem. I'm totally all in on him. Um, and on top of that, the Dallas Cowboys have to do something with Leighton Vander Esch. Leighton Vander Esch has become and we knew this was going to be an issue. Him coming into the league um, when he came out of college and into the league, he had a neck injury when he was in college. We knew that was going to transfer over to the NFL. At least I knew, and a lot of others knew as well that it was going to transfer over to the NFL um, mm, as an issue that the Cowboys was going to be faced with um, to try to keep him healthy. We knew that going in, and amen. It has come to a point to that we have to now make a decision. And I think the decision needs to be, especially if you're trying to win a Super Bowl. Leighton Vander Esch, appreciate your services. Um, Tyron Smith, we appreciate your services. Um, and you just have to move on now so we can get to where we need to be and get the personnel in here to do exactly what we need to do. And I think Jeremiah Trotter is that answer. But we know Dallas is kind of unorthodox. They like the Tuskegee guys. They like the Chattanooga guys. They like the Nebraska guys. Um, Arkansas, they like that. Uh, they're Dallas guys. They like the Texas A&M guys. So, but we're hoping that they the all in philosophy is what it is. and I like Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Um, it brings me to number 3, the center. It brings me to number 3. Man, I jumped. No, I'm right. Number 3. What is it? One, two, three. Yes. Okay. Number 3, the center. Now, the jury is still out on Tyler Biadasz. The jury is still out on him to decide whether or not he's going to be, the guy moving forward in that center position. Um, it's time to go shopping. That old line has to get beefed up, and I'm right now looking at a 6'3", 334 pounder, 82% athleticism, overall 86%, which is dynamite. He's out of Oregon, and his name is Jackson Powers Johnson. Jackson Powers Johnson. So if I had my little bell, I would be saying Jackson Power Johnson. Maybe we can fix that up a little bit here. try to make it. Let's try to make it as interesting uh, as possible. You I like him. Okay, I like him a lot, and I think the Dallas Cowboys. Uh, let's see if I can do this. It's gonna be funny. What do you call it? Selection. This is gonna be funny. Okay, let's see if this is it. This is gonna be very interesting. This is gonna be very funny. Let's see if I can do this. Oh yeah, there we go. So yeah, there you go. The Dallas Cowboys. Let's do it. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Yeah. The Dallas Cowboys have selected uh, from Oregon Jackson Powers Jr., 6'3", 334 pounds. Hey, look, I'm in it. I'm with it. I like him. This kid is strong. He's not a pushover. He's a bulldog. He is a dog. He's a bulldog. Is what he is. You ain't gonna push him over. He gonna bulldozer you. And I like this kid. I like him. I like him. I like him. I like him. And this is your center to replace Tyler Biadasz. That's if they decide to keep him. But I'm looking at the Dallas Cowboys keeping, um, not keeping, going after Oregon. So Dallas Cowboys are going after Oregon, Jackson Powers Johnson, 6'3", 334 pounds, is my kind of offensive lineman. It's my kind of offensive lineman. I don't want them little itty bitty guys. Give me some big boys. Give me some beef. There's an old lady that was on the commercials a long time ago, and she said, "Where is the beef?" So give us that beef on that line so that we can get our offensive line pushing these boys back and wearing them down like we used to. Because they having too much fun. The defense is having too much fun with our offensive line, man. For the past few years, they're just having too much fun. We need some beef. Like I said, the Derek Kennards, the Larry Allens, Mark Stignosky, Nate Newton, Eric Allen. I'm sorry. What is his name? Eric. I can't even think of his name now. but he's on the right. He's on the right. Um, but anyway, you know who I'm talking about. His name is Eric, so we know that. But yeah, he was dynamite, and but we need that beef, man. Need that beef on that offensive line. So um, let's get it. Let's get the train moving. That is my so. Let's go through it again. I really like that. That did something to me. I really like that. Let's go through it again. All right. Uh, Number 5. All right. Cornerback Cameron Kitcherson from Miami. Yes, number 5. Cameron Kitcherson, cornerback from Miami. All right. Number 4, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Yeah, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Number 3, as we said before, it's going to be from Oregon, Jackson Powers Johnson, 6'3", 334 pounds. Yeah, my kind of guy. And he's a bulldog, too. So now, our number 2. Now, this is my guy. This is my guy. The pick is in. The pick is in. And here we go. The Dallas Cowboys pick running back from Florida University, Trey Benson. 156 yards carries with 1,132 yards all purpose with 15 TDs. Trey Benson, let me tell you, man, this guy, if the Cowboys can get this guy, you can forget about the Derrick Henrys and all that, man. And I mean, I like Saquon. Oh, I love me some Saquon Barkley, but this guy right here, this guy's a hybrid between um, DeMarco Murray and Ricky Williams. This boy runs like Ricky Williams, but he hits the hole like DeMarco Murray. Man, and I know something about running back because I played it. This brother right here can see the hole. He knows where the promised land is, and he gonna get it. I like Trey Benson. Now, if we can't get Trey Benson, we cannot get Trey Benson. I'm okay with secondaries. I'm okay with secondaries, but I really wanted to focus on number 1 being Trey Benson. But I'm okay, like I said, on secondaries. If there's a second option, then it's going to be Michael Wiley. Okay, 6 feet, 215 pounds, out of Arizona. Um, I don't mind getting that. I don't mind getting that. Michael Wiley is a very good back. He's tough, durable. He had a couple of off seasons, but if you can get a Michael Wiley cheap later, which he will be later on in the draft, he'll be there. I'm fine. But if Trey Benson is there, man, you got to get Trey Benson. You have to get him. Trey Benson is that guy. And I'm looking at if he's there, say around maybe I would say around 6 or 7 in the draft, even later than that. If you can get him at around 10 in the draft around 10. If you can get him around 10, he's still there. Now, if the running back starts coming off the draft early, then you're going to have to change the game plan and go after Trey Benson, get him, because he's going to probably be a hot commodity, especially for those like Arizona, those like the Commanders, those like the Titans, those like Chicago. These guys are looking for. They're going to be looking for running backs, and we probably don't know where they're going to go at the beginning of the draft in terms of rounds. But you got to watch the Commanders, man. You got to watch what they do because they've already shown history that they're trying to get payback on the Dallas Cowboys or whatever that is with Dan Quinn. Um, they on payback and whatever sniffles they can find out that Dallas is trying to sniff at, trust and believe they're going to try to steal off the board the guys the Dallas Cowboys want. And so, nonetheless, let's keep Trey Benson in mind. Michael Wiley would be a second option. Thirdly, if he is there, um, then let's go after Jonathan Brooks. Jonathan Brooks, 6 feet tall, 207 pounds. He's a Texan Longhorn. Um, he's probably going to go around. Well, it depends. It depends. Um, he has 187 attempts. He has what is it? Over 1,000 yards. He's 1139. And so, but uh, he had a torn, and this is the reason why I didn't put him up because he should have went higher. For me, he should have went higher, but there's a what do you call it? A hazard symbol around him, and that is he had a torn ACL. Histories of running backs having torn ACLs is not good because that can be something that can reoccur over and over again, and then we're back at square one without a running back. My hunch, the Dallas Cowboys need to go after Trey Benson. Trey Benson. All right. The pick is in, guys. The pick is in. There we go. Where are we? We're number Trey Benson. Running back. Trey Benson. Number 1. Now, I can't say this guy's name. I'm going to do my best to say his name. But let's do it. Left tackle, the Dallas Cowboys chose for left tackle from Penn State, Ala Muyua Fashanu. That's the number 1 from Penn State. Now, I looked at a lot of these guys. I looked at a lot of them. And I saw a lot of them that were slothful. I saw a couple of them that were not as fast, not as quick. They didn't have that pop off the ball immediately. They didn't have that. Quickness, didn't have the quickness. I was still a little hesitant on Alu Muyua. I'm going to say that's what it is. Ala Muyua Fashanu. I was a little skeptical on him because I'm just skeptical on guys that throughout the years have been banged up. I'm a little skeptical on them because we don't want to come back with another injury like a Van Der Esch, okay, or like a Jalen Smith. We don't want to do that. And yeah, I believe every player should have an opportunity to compete and play in the National Football League. But at the end of the day, when you've had your share in history regarding said players and their injuries coming from the collegiate level to the NFL level, it never fares well. You're always holding your breath. You're always waiting to see, hey, is this guy going to make it to at least 8 seasons in the league? Are they gonna make it through 2 seasons in the league? So I was skeptical because he has two knee braces on his knees. He has two of them. And you know how tackles get tangled up in piles, get legs twisted, get bent back, and all that stuff. He really he's the best that's out there. They're saying this guy lateral movement, he's smooth with it. He reminds people of Tyron Smith. Um, he's smooth. He can do the position. He's well. But my only hiccup is going to be the the braces on the knees. Um, if that's just a safety precaution, then I'm cool with that. It's fine. But they're going to have to do something. The Dallas Cowboys are going to have to do something. I don't know if they're going to keep Tyron Smith and pay a minimum, draft the left tackle, but they're going to have to draft a left tackle that's going to be their future. Because if Tyron Smith goes down, and we know he's going down, we're going to have somebody in to plug that spot that's going to hold that spot for the duration and for years to come. So there you have it, guys. Uh, that's my 5 picks for the Dallas Cowboys in this draft. Um, the Cowboys will be picking 28, 24, 24. They'll pick 24. And we'll see exactly what we have moving forward in this draft. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to look at these. These are my first prospects. I'll be going back to look at more prospects, secondary um, prospects that the Cowboys make to take a look at. Um, in the event that these come off the board, what would be the fallback? What is the backup plan? Um, hey, man, it's draft time. It's getting close. It's getting very, very close. And the Cowboys going to have to make some moves. Now, on another note, the Cowboys have never been a team to make a splash in free agency. No. Jerry Jones says he's going all in. Who believes it? I don't. I don't believe in the. I'm saying I don't. I don't. I'm not saying that I don't believe he wants to go all in. I'm saying that I don't believe he's going to go all in. I must be tired, man. I'm not saying that he's going to go all in to the point where uh, he's going to make a huge splash um, in the free agency market. It's not. I'm not. I don't think he's going to do that. Um, I don't think that Jerry uh, is going to do that. Um, Primarily because uh, that's not the Dallas Cowboys way. Um, yeah, it's just not their way of doing uh, Cowboys business. Um, Now they did uh, they did do one minor splash. I think he's from the Colts, Snoop. Uh, they picked up Snoop. Um, that's essentially it's not a big thing. Uh, yeah, it's not a big deal, but I'm looking for the Cowboys to do their damage in the draft. Um, I'm looking for them to replace some pieces and go after some dogs. Now, with that, the blessing is that we have Jimmy Johnson, who will be instrumental in the day-to-day activities approaching the draft. Um, and he and Mike Zimmer and Mike McCarthy would make a hell of a team and coming together to make this a success. And if we can come out of this draft with some key pieces, even half of what I have, because I believe these guys are legit. I believe they're real. I believe they dogs, and that's what we need. We don't need no meows. We need dogs. Okay. So yeah, so I believe that this is what it's all about. Dallas has never made a big splash in free agency, nor do I look forward to them making a splash in free agency. Um, but I do believe that the Cowboys through this draft is going to make a hellified impact on the team. I think the philosophy of the team is going to change with the mindset of Mike Zimmer. It's going to change. It's going to change. Mike Zimmer is, if you see my previous post that I posted about Mike Zimmer, he is, he ain't nothing to play with. That's for sure. Let's just leave it at that. He's nothing to play with. And so, yeah, this is going to be interesting coming down the wire, and we just gonna have to see how this going all pan out. But that's my take on. I gave you my five, and let's do it one more time for the road, man. Man, I tell you, um, it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be very interesting. The Dallas Cowboys. So listen, man. Hey, I don't know what time it is, bro. Let's go ahead and do what we do. And hey, like the video, man. Like the content. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get these subscriptions up, man. Please subscribe to the channel. I think I'm at 25 or something like that, 20 something. Trying to get more than that. 50 is my goal, because it allows me to do some other things, especially with the sale. But like I say, like the content, subscribe to the channel. I'm Bro Star Sports, making sense. And yeah, man, let's do it again. Let's do it, baby.